love all over the world. Blessings to everyone. And I hope you guys are doing great. Happy Sunday. Happy God's Day. Whatever you want to call him. We all call him by different names, but it's his day today. Anyways, I hope you guys are all doing great. I just wanted to thank you for all your love, your support. Carrie, Penny, Sonia, hi. Thank you so much for being here. Today is the 22nd of June. Wow, 8 more days and this month is over. For those of you that are new, I'm Julia. This is Virgo Nation 1111. It's a Virgo channel, but you could have strong Virgo placement in your chart, and these messages are also for you. Now, basically, these are random messages, downloads that I get, that I share with you. You take what's yours, you leave the rest for the rest of the family, okay? And if you're new to the channel, in the chat, let us know so we can welcome you in. Hey, Aliki. Hey, Alexandra. Hey, sweethearts. Love you. So, everything that you need is down below in the description box, okay? What's going on with the community, all right? If you want to be feeling good day and night, check out our new channel, Higher Realms Music. Right? You can find it under featured channels. You can find it in the description box. And make sure, though, if you do want a live reading, right, from my readers, make sure that you say Virgo Nation each time when you call up, so that way you get your reading discounted, okay? You guys are still, a lot of you are starting to do it, some of you are still not. Take advantage of it. That's why it's there for you, okay? That's my small gift to you. There. Everything else is down below, right, if you want a reading from me or want to become a member. We're going to do a membership live tonight, so for all my Earth Angel members, make sure that you're aware of that. I haven't put up the notification, but we will be doing it. Hey, Joan. Okay, so if you're a member, make sure to join me there. If you'd like to become a member, become one so that you can be with us tonight, okay? That's the fam. All right, Virgo. So look, I feel here you're about to make a breakthrough. I think some of you are doing something and you're so excited about it, right? But you're going step by step, but you like what you're seeing, okay? A lot of you are a little frustrated because you may have a lot of things going on and you're trying to make time for something new as well. But you'll manage it. Just keep your calm, stay focused. One step at a time, you'll get it done. And it'll be really great for you, Virgo. Okay, I feel when you start letting go of controlling things, right? But just putting your best foot forward and start trusting that a higher source has you, everything just seems to be flowing, right? The way it needs to. And you start seeing improvements and you go, oh, wow. But see, you're more grateful and more thankful when that happens, right? Because you're actually starting to see bits and pieces that what you are creating here is actually taking shape, right? Right. They're saying there's a thin line between love and hate. I do feel that somebody does want to reach out to you and apologize, Virgo. And maybe you were not even open before to even hear what they have to say. Now, I feel for some of you, and it's an exception to the rule, this person is actually being very sincere right now. I think at the most, well, not at the most, at the least, you'll hear them out, you'll forgive them, but you'll also give your side of the story. So you can make peace with that, right? That situation. And I think it would be good for you too and this is going to be very difficult for this person to confront you and actually express how they feel. Very difficult, because this is not something that this person does. Okay, so you can handle it any which way you want, right? But maybe it'll do you some good to hear this person apologize to you, Virgo. I'm just saying. And then you could decide whatever you want, okay? But I do feel, it's part of that forgiveness thing. It's part about that crossing that bridge, that initiation, right? You get to decide what you want to do. I feel from the majority of you, you've already forgiven, but you'll even, you'll hear them out, you'll forgive them, but you don't want them back. You've got other things, new choices that you're looking at, that you're pursuing, okay? But it's a good thing, right? To create peace, right? So, and they'll understand that they lost the most beautiful thing, their blessing that the Creator sent them, right, Virgo? But see, we all, in one way or another, right, we experience certain things, we learn lessons, right? Your lesson from this situation was to gain your self-worth. This person's lesson is that they're never going to have my Virgo. And so maybe you're actually triggering this person to be a better person, right? So let's leave judgment out of it right now, but you understand what I'm saying. So just let it be, right, Virgo? And continue on, right? Right. And I feel something is telling you to take the higher ground, right? To still set those healthy boundaries, but not, to still be the Virgo that you are, right? Right. A lot of people are probably listening right now. No way, Yeah, I know. I hear you. I'm not telling you what to do, right? You could do whatever you want. But I'm saying I think you'll feel better by hearing what they have to say. I don't think they're going to feel better because you're probably going to really speak your truth. But maybe that'll help this person to understand that they have to change their ways and become a better person. Not for you, for themselves. Right, Virgo? Right. A lot of you are keeping a lookout as to what is going on in the 3D. And I know this may sound crazy, but if you are truly connected, and I'll give an example like I've done before. If you are truly connected, and you're coming from the right place, right, you'll always be protected, right? You know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't matter where you are, right? You shouldn't be worried about that. You should be in peace and harmony. I'm telling you, prosperity is coming to you in all different which ways and forms if it hasn't already. And you are in the flow. You're understanding that you are protected and that you are loved by them. All right? It's almost like, you could be walking in the street, right? You and another person, right? And something happens and you walk away unscathed, but the other person doesn't. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So, a lot of people go, well, if I was there, I'd be like this. And if I was over there, it would be like that. Okay. I agree. In a lot of circumstances, that may be true. But you need to know that their special ones are always protected, one way or another. Whether it brings you a divine detour to change that scenario, or you just stay where you're at. A lot of you are thinking about actually making huge changes, relocations, leaving, doing. And for some of you, that would actually benefit you a lot. Career-wise, it would benefit you a lot. A better lifestyle. Excuse me, a better lifestyle. So a lot of you are going to be doing that too. A lot of you are putting that plan into action. I don't see anything wrong with it. I really don't. I don't see anything that you should really worry about, Virgo. I don't. Because I know that everything is going to be okay. No matter... And you know, within yourself, look at this. The divine detour, I'm telling you, a new path is opening up for you. One that's given with love. It's on the bottom of the deck now. You have enough courage and strength, right, to deal with anything right now, Virgo, the majority of you, okay? You're not afraid of anything. Hey, Maribel. Hey, Georgie. Hey, Bonita. Hey, I'm Franz Crosby, second. And believe it or not, everything that you have gone through in this lifetime has made you who you are, and that's why you're so incredibly strong and resourceful, Virgo. Yes. And you're like, okay, well, you know. Again, you see, Earth Angel, divine detour, divine intervention, an answer to your sincere prayers. You see me shuffling, right? For Virgo. Again, Virgo. Justice is yours, Virgo. For Virgo. Again, Virgo. This is crazy. Look, it's saying just focus your mind. I feel there's going to be some kind of change with your abundance. Change of jobs, something much better. I don't know. The change is happening because it's better for you in a lot of different ways. All right, here we go. Again, Virgo. Look, this is crazy, right? All right. For Virgo, please, or anybody who has strong Virgo placement. So they're saying for you to stand in your divine power. Stay connected with your spiritual, religious community here. Okay? I feel when you start taking action, when you start stepping into a leadership role, no matter in what field, whatever it is that you're passionate about, they're saying keep making progress and stop worrying about how everybody else is doing it and how they're doing it and which way they're doing it and how well they're doing it. You know, do it your own way. That's all you need to do is just stay focused and everything is just going to work out here. And again, they're letting you know that your purpose is your purpose alone, and it is divinely protected. They're also telling me today would be a good day to get some rest. They have a message to tell you. They're also saying it would be a good time if you have a pet to spend time with your pet today. Somewhere in between everything that you're doing, and maybe even get outside. For Virgo. Or listen to music. There's something there. The music. It gives you that soft whisper in your ear that maybe, you know, you need to look at things differently. You need to change things, right? Maybe it's guiding you to heal. Maybe it's guiding you in a certain direction. Maybe it's making you aware of something. For Virgo. Maybe it's connecting you more to the universe or who you are, right? So listen, I feel here some of you are actually being told, hey, listen, you know what? It's time. It's time to mend and heal your heart now, okay? No more crying, no more nothing here, all right? You need to know that you are special to them here. If you're not getting enough sleep or you're feeling some kind of stress or anxiety, they're telling you to just recharge your batteries, catch up on your sleep, and there's really nothing for you to be stressing about. Look, whatever you have been manifesting here, you need to thank Orion because he is taking those things and making them actually happen in your world. Okay? So don't think that the things you've been praying, you've been asking for haven't been heard, Virgo. They have. See, you're getting with whatever you've been asking for, it's coming into play. Now, it may be happening suddenly, like very slowly, and you don't really, it's not like that big, like this, right? But you're noticing a difference, and it's going to help you get past any kind of challenges you have in your beginning. But again, the advice is, whatever anybody's done to you, whether it's now, in the past, whatever, don't hold on to hatred and resentment. Let it go. Really let it go and just be in a state of peace. Because, you know, when we're in a place of anger, right, or bitterness, it doesn't do our bodies any good. Not our emotional state, not our mental state, not our physical state, right? Because that's like, deep down in there, you're holding it within your, it's not doing you any good. So why do you want to do that to yourself? For what reason? Is anybody really worth, who's upset at you, really worth you ruining yourself for that particular individual? Absolutely not, Virgo. I'm telling you, you have a certain talent, or I don't know, is it spiritual? Is it creative? I don't know. But a lot of you are taking everything that you have known or have learned, and you're even learning more, and you're creating something that you're really passionate about. And I'm telling you that it has to do with some kind of talent. It's going to make you, you're going to be so happy you did it. You're going to be so happy with the results. I'm telling you. I know, I can tell you all I want. If you don't take action, nothing will happen. And it brings change. Beautiful change. Okay? They're also telling you if you're feeling like you're different, if you're all on your own, right? There's really nobody around and all that kind of stuff. They're saying, look, or you feel like, you don't fit in, you can't find, people around you in your physical, like where you live or whatever that are not like you. They're saying just, it's okay to be different, Virgo. It really is. And it's really time for you to clear any kind of negativity like that, right? And just really allow yourself to shine, right? And spread your love around everywhere, because it's contagious when you're in that type of energy. Yeah, I know, you're still working through some of your feelings, right? And that's okay. That's really okay. But you need to know that Spirit is with you. They're making you more and more spiritually aware here, and they're supporting you. And how are they supporting you? For you to love and accept yourself now for who you are. The real, true you. You don't have to pretend to be something that you're not. You're understanding that. I think when, okay, let's just get into this now. Look, love is coming into your life. And I feel it's really meant to be, it's like a spiritual thing, right? It's got a lot of layers. Okay, and then here comes that prosperity again. And a victory for you, Virgo. All right, let's go back to that loving yourself thing. They're telling me, ever since you were a child, right? And I'm not saying your parents loved you, they didn't love you. I'm just saying when you were a child, right? Maybe you realized that you were different. You were not like your siblings, if there were other siblings. You were not like other children. I think here that for a lot of you, you would be like that perfect child. You know what I mean? Like, always trying to help, always trying to fit in, always trying to, by being like, you understand what I'm saying, right? To get that love, that acceptance, right? But I think now, as you have grown, right, you're understanding that you don't have to bend over backwards, or you don't have to be what somebody else expects you to be, right? You're loving yourself and accepting yourself in the most rawest form. And you don't have to be a certain way to get people to like you or to love you. Look, when you got your real soul sister, soul brother across from you, our energies are the same. We love each other automatically, right? And we accept one another for who we are, what we've gone through. There's no judgment there or anything. So you're starting to learn that you don't have to bend over backwards, or you don't have to pretend to be a certain way in order to be loved. You're just being you. And that's like a huge, how can I explain it? you kind of have freed yourself to just be who you truly are, right? It's not because of what you do for somebody or what you give somebody, Virgo, right? These people or the people that are around you or us together, whatever, we're together because we want to be together. You understand what I'm saying to you? There's an acceptance there. It's not, you understand what I'm saying, right? I hope I'm making sense. So anyways, look, there's a higher power involved here for you when it comes to your love life. I feel you are truly going to be sent who's supposed to be with you here, okay? And again, with that prosperity, like I was saying, there's going to be a victory here, and I think you're going to be very, very emotional here. And you're finally going to feel like everything that you have done in your life, that you have given of yourself, the unconditional love, the help, the nurturing, whatever it was, Virgo, you're finally going to feel recognized. Not recognized by other people, recognized by the higher realms, right? Like, yeah, they've been watching all along. They know what I've been through, right? And you get the feeling like, yes, and now it's your turn. It's your turn to get your blessings, Virgo, right? And you feel this sense of justice, but at the same time, you're also very incredibly emotional, right? And then you truly understand how much you're loved and that anything that you went through has not gone wasted or unnoticed, Virgo. There's a new beginning. And I feel through your ascension, through your way of being, through releasing the heartache, the pain, right? Now we're on a different plane, right? Where we can love unconditionally, where we don't set expectations, where we don't try to control things, people, places, situations, right? It's just coming from a place of this, unconditional love. And communicating clearly, right, to others with integrity, to the higher realms, right? So now that this is happening, right, you're starting to see life from a whole different perspective, right? And maybe all the things that I've been telling you all along, right, about these blessings and about what to watch out for and everything else, and to have faith and not to give up, to trust, right, to pray, to release the wheel, Virgo, to allow things to fall into place as they should for you. It all kind of starts making sense, right? So when you communicate honestly and from the heart, right, and you stand in your truth, and maybe you have that conversation that you need to have, right, it brings you a lot of wellness. Or when you actually sit and you can see clearly, right, and understand a situation, not only from your viewpoint, but from another's viewpoint as well, right? Maybe something inside of you will finally settle and you'll make peace, right? And it'll bring you that wellness that you need, right? Like, for example, let's say you're a little kid, right? And your parents are married. I'm just giving you an example now, right? Your parents are married. Your mother's the one that's home with you all the time, raising you, right? And you barely even see your father, right? You may grow up as a kid thinking that, you just really don't. I'm just giving you an example now, right? That your father's never there for you. That maybe, as a child, right, we think differently than we think as an adult. Maybe we start thinking, that maybe, because your parent is never home, that they don't really love you, right? You know how a kid thinks, right? And you grow up thinking that, that your mom loves you, your dad doesn't really love you, right? And you have that somewhere deep inside of you. Maybe you feel abandoned, right? And then when you grow up and you start figuring things out, or you understand where that maybe you're feeling abandoned, or you're feeling not good enough, or you don't feel loved, or you don't feel loved by both of your parents or whatever. And you start looking at that when you get older. Maybe your perspective as a child, you took things much more differently, or more heavy, right? Or more dramatic, right? Because you're little, right? It's like, okay, I'll go there later. But what I'm trying to say is, as you get older, you go, hey, you know what? It was not like that. Both of my parents loved me, right? But my dad was never home because my dad was, working his butt off to bring food to the table, to pay the bills for the whole family. It was not his choice, right? You understand what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, as you get older, you start understanding, right, why that was happening. So, and as kids, we can see something when we're little, and our vision of it is that it's like, 100 times bigger than what an actual figure or person can be, right? And then we realize that when we get older, that was not that statue or that person or whatever was not that dramatic, right? It's just our perception being little and looking up, right? That it seems just so humongous and overwhelming, right? You understand what I'm saying too, right? So a lot of things are clicking into place, Virgo. So when you get that clarity, when you start communicating whatever you need to communicate, when you start making peace, when you start coming from a place of love, it brings you a lot of wellness here. You're still holding on to who you are. And, you understand that everything in this life is an experience, it's a stepping stone, it's a lesson, it's there to make you stronger, to improve you, right? To understand what you want to experience, what you don't want to experience, right? How to avoid experiencing a pattern, a situation, right? So this is all about this self-love and growth for Virgo here. And through your spirituality, you are finding your confidence, right? To keep moving forward, to have that courage, to have that strength, right? To allow yourself to be okay with falling in love again, Virgo, if that's what you want, right? Or allowing love in, or from friends, from different people, right? Love comes in many different forms. It doesn't have to be a lover, a boyfriend, a husband, a wife. You understand what I'm saying? So, you're okay. You're okay. So, here we go. You see, this is beautiful. I'm telling you. So, spiritual abundance. Thank you, angels, right? For blessing me with infinite abundance. And it's happening here because you are following your spirituality and your path here. And I feel too, Virgo is meeting more like-minded people. Virgo is more open to going and having conversations and maybe sitting with neighbors, having a coffee. You understand what I'm saying? You're getting into dialogue, right? You're not locking yourself up. And you're you're socializing, but you're socializing with people that you feel safe with. You understand what I'm saying? You're not going to go into somebody's house or hang out with people that you feel are detrimental to your well-being. Okay, so basically they're letting you know, hey, you know what? You got nothing to worry about here, okay? You've done the deep emotional healing. You've done the forgiving here. You've got the additional support from Spirit here. So now it's, time for you to actually allow yourself to just shine and just take it easy. Stop beating yourself up. Stop feeling sad. There's no reason now for this. It's time for you to follow your passion and your purpose and really be allowing yourself to shine. Because, when you're vibing high and you're in a state of joy and happiness, you've got a certain glow to you, right? Which a lot of people don't have, right? Because they haven't found themselves yet, or they haven't found, they haven't done the healing. A lot of people don't want to, right? A lot of people still want to play the victim, right? And I don't feel Virgo wants to play the victim anymore. Okay, so it's about taking care of yourself. It's about the prayers being answered, listening to your intuition, and releasing that wheel, right? Releasing that wheel and giving it to God. Here, look, you see, releasing that wheel. Breathe, Virgo, and release control here. Okay. There is going to be something that you are learning, reading, creating, that is actually going to blow your mind when you finally put it into use and make something happen from it here. And it changes everything. It's just going to change everything. It's going to be a great experience for you. It's going to feel really, really good. And it may actually change your life. So it's about using that creativity, being inspired. Again, for a lot of you, this message is very important. It's time to put your talents or your creativity to work. And again, this is happening because there's a divine detour to your sincere prayers. You're going to be very, very busy with whatever you are doing. Okay? Look, it's about having that self-respect and honor for yourself. It's about raising your vibration so that you're always feeling energized and good and calm and happy and joyful, right? No matter what is going on, you're going to be grateful for your day. In the morning when you go to sleep, no matter what kind of day you've had. Because you know why, Virgo? Because you know that you'll get through it. Whatever it is, you will. And I do truly believe that slowly, certain people are coming into your life that you can trust and know that they'll give you that support and that they do love you. And you will do the same for them as well. Again, I see here that you're going to be shown something in your dreams here, okay, which is going to show you that everything is going to be okay. Or something good is coming, and it's going to bring you a lot of peace and harmony. Okay? Clean your energetic field here. Virgo, clean your energetic field. And if you're not doing it, Archangel Metatron's doing it. Maybe both of you are doing it. Keep those healthy boundaries. And again, forgiveness is key. All right? Forgiveness is key. And just continue to be that earth angel, right? I feel a lot of you don't even realize it, but very soon you will feel like you have the world in your hand, right? You will experience something very beautiful. We just have to make sure, though, that we use it in the right way for the highest good, Virgo. Let's get a postcard from Spirit, and let's see what we have for Virgo. For Virgo, please, for Virgo. Postcard for Virgo. Taking the top one. No, they're saying to take the bottom one. Okay, I don't know what it says. Here we go. Dearest you. You see? Pump up the music, bang the drums. Get on up and start that hustle towards your goals and your dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Now is the time to make that first move. Say yes to life, pick up the phone, make that decision, and take that one step towards the gods, or us. Expect a cascade of changes, good news, and opportunities to show up, as if by magic. Well, we know it's really Spirit and all of us moving things around for your benefit. The point is that we're saying go for it. Take positive action towards your dreams. Even if the outcome isn't an exact fit for your agenda, it will all be orchestrated by spirit and arrive in divine appropriate timing. Don't you just love how it all works? We love you so, so much. Okay. So basically they're confirming what I said. Amen. Let's just all say amen. I'm telling you, Virgo. All right, let me get some love cards and we'll see what's going on here. Hey, LaDonna. Hey, sweetheart. All right, let's see what's going on in love. Okay, some kind of celebration, either coming towards you from a distance, or maybe you're going somewhere here. Feels like new love. Somebody's coming towards you here, Virgo. Someone who wants to give you a very, what's the word I'm looking for? A very sincere apology. This is somebody who is charismatic. Now, if they're not coming at a distance, there could have been distance between the two of you, but it's saying here that distance may have occurred because somebody did something to somebody, but they're saying in true love, there really is never any kind of distance. So you could have not been talking for months, right? You know what I mean? If it's really meant to be, it's meant to be, and it's coming back together again. That's what I'm saying. So we see romance here. We see something being given here. It's the gift of love, and feels like a wish. But I think there's a part of Virgo going, yeah, you know, you're looking at it, you know how your feelings feel, but you're looking at it and you're going, am I settling here? Or is there something much greater, better for me? That thought's going to cross your mind. For some of you, yeah, you will be settling. Because the next card out is abundance. And it says here, open your heart to receive the abundant love that the universe has to offer. Is it from them or is it from someone else? Exactly, just what I thought. Okay, so at the end of the day, you have somebody who wants to take you out. You have somebody where there has been distance, but there's still love between the two of you. It's that thin line between love and hate. They do want to come in and give you a sincere apology here. This is somebody very charismatic. You both love each other, but someone here in this situation is not right, okay? They may try to... but I feel you know that you're settling here. I feel you know that you're settling here, that there's something much greater for you. And I see abundance for you here, okay? There's also some kind of emotional baggage here, too, that is weighing down this particular relationship. I don't know if it's on your side or their side, but they're saying unpack it now. Okay? But they're also saying that you are very much on guard, right? That you're being very aware of any kind of illusion, love illusion here, okay? And you're going to be trying to really see things clearly as this person does what? Yeah, okay, hold on, family. All right. So I feel here that, you know, there's an opportunity here for you to go out with this person here. I also feel, though, they're telling you to still remain very independent, okay? I also feel that there could be people that know of the situation and don't want to see the two of you together again because they feel that's not in your highest good to be back with this person again. Because I do see a lot of you will take them back. I also see here that, you know, what are you going to do? It feels like it's a karmic thing, like it's love, but it just can't. And I don't know if you think it's in this lifetime. I think it's happened in many lifetimes between you and this person, because someone is always not coming in this thing right, Spirit is saying. So you understand that there's imperfections in this thing. I feel here that you understand that you can feel the way you feel and they can feel the way they feel, but not all situations, not all relationships are meant to last forever or end up being in a commitment, right? You understand that, right? So something is going to be shown to you again about this individual. This is somebody too that challenges your boundaries as well. I feel the more and more, like, you may forgive them or whatever, but the more and more you keep them at a distance and you keep saying no, or you keep closing the door on this, you force this person to change who they are. Let's just say you set a good example, Virgo. So I do see this person coming down on one knee and proposing to my Virgo. And for some reason, as bleak as this thing may be, right, and whatever has happened here, for some reason, for some of you, not all of you, it actually works out. Because somebody is actually coming in right here. But Virgo, this is insane and crazy because, you know, you can't get over what this person has done, but somehow the card is coming out and saying that it's your destiny to be with this person. So is it really, should we question this? Is this really your twin flame and all along the two of you have been triggering one another to change? Could be. It's saying it's your twin flame. It's saying the changes are coming. But a lot of you will still keep it, you know, as a friendship, and it will not go any further than that. Okay? The sparks are there, the chemistry is there, the love is there, but I don't see it going anywhere else. A lot of you will make peace with this, and you do have a twin flame coming in for you here. Okay? It's a very nurturing, loving friendship. There are sparks between the two of you here. This is now allowing the right person to come in. And still, this thing comes in. There's an unconditional love thing between the two of you. There's sparks here. And I feel it's a friendship that grows into love. All right, that's enough, folks. All right. Two. Again, two. Two individuals. Which door will you pick? Door number 1 or door number 2? To forgive is one thing. It doesn't mean you have to take them back, right? A lot of you want them back. I can't tell you what to do. All right, Virgo. So that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed these messages today. I thank you so much for sharing your time with me. Shadow Cat, hey honey, hey Angela. I thank you so much for sharing your time with me and hanging out. And it's been fun. And I'm wishing you a blessed Sunday, right? Go have some fun, catch up on your rest. Take good care of yourself, though, right? And I will see my Earth Angel members later on during our live. And for the rest of you, have a terrific, terrific Sunday. And I will see you again tomorrow. Love and kisses to you all. May God bless each and every one of you. Kenny Elizabeth, I just saw you. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Jocelyn. Hey, DD80. Serendipity. Love you. Hey, Badger. All right. I love y'all. You be safe for me out there, okay? Love you so much. Bye.